Welcome back to DreamLeague Season 5. We have, for the fourth time in a row, a series that goes to a third game.
Nice.
Yes! We are going to be here at least for an hour longer. I hope you're ready because these two teams are going to fight to the bitter end to see which one's going to be going home or at least be a spectator for the rest of their time in Sweden here. I'm, of course, talking about Virtus.pro and Diggity, as we just saw Diggity take the second game. Tying the score 2-1-1. We still have Dakota, Shane, Slacks. We're still here. We're still active. Still ready for you guys. I think we just lost the last energy of Dakota.
We're good.
We're good. Okay, so that was actually a really good game from them.
Great game.
You talked about that Diggity need to have that team fight to fall back on. That's their strength. No, they didn't really have a particular wombo combo lineup. But, well, yeah, they did. Well,
there's factors in there for wombo combat.
They were a lot of factors in there, and they made it work.
Yapster definitely turned it up this time. I mean, without question, in game number 1, he definitely misfired quite a bit on his early game aggression. But this one, you know, they got him their spit right away, and maybe it was his choice to be like, I need to get redemption for what happened in game 1 because he was absolutely on par. They hit everything up. Kazoo nailed his vacuum walls. I mean, honestly, it was great execution.
The Sven pick as well. It's just like, even most of the game, Juggernaut had like, 10k, 8k net worth lead on the Sven, but just because of how powerful Warcry is against Juggernaut, he was so less effective in the team fights and stuff. It was amazing.
I mean, think about what this team has been through. They've been here as long as us. It's been like 16 hours was their first game, and they're just going to come back and not be knocked out. That's brave. That's intense. I love it.
They came like 2 hours after us. Or at least 1 hour.
Lightweight.
Forget him. no.
Still, no. It requires a lot of focus to be playing games like that. So, yeah.
I mean, still, that's, 14 hours, and they've been waiting for this, and then they're going to have that ability to play that tightly, that smartly. After all of that dedication, I mean, that's why they're pro players, guys.
You know when you're really, really tired and you just turn into the zone.
Didn't we talk about this in the pre-show with Andy and Owen? They were sitting here, and you said basically that your brain functions better when you're cold, tired, and hungry.
That's it.
I remember there was a game when S4 played like last season.
Yeah, he was sick.
He hadn't slept in like a day and a half or 2 days or something like that. Yeah. And then he was like, he just went godlike. So that's they're
his
hitting
body thought he was gonna die. He thought he was fighting for survival.
Instinct kicking in. Gotta win this game.
So this is gonna be the best game of Dota you've ever seen.
For sure. And fight or flight. These guys are ready to fight.
I mean, Diggity's obviously very amped up. Hearing them at the end, they land these combos and they're yelling.
Adrenaline.
I think that momentum's gonna carry with them into game 3. So
during the game, there were a lot of wombo combos, and hopefully Scriff selected one to look at.
I hope so.
The replay. Because replay. Okay.
All right.
What do we got here? We are 48 minutes into the game. It's
pretty early.
There is only one. There's only one Rex left standing, I believe. No, this is the whole Rex.
Cinderin's like, I'm gonna drop some wards right freaking here.
Okay, and he instantly dies. Great.
But job done. His job is done.
Yeah, that's the Shadow Shaman. I like to call him the football. If you can get him to the touchdown zone, drop the snakes, you're good, dude. That's a touchdown.
This is actually the fight that Virtus.pro is able to force them back. I thought this might be the fight where they won.
Yapster couldn't get his ulti off. He actually used it on an illusion.
I mean, before we started this game, we said, Shadow Shaman, the strength is all you need to do is distract and let the snakes do their work.
But by this time, Sven's already dead, and he just came a little bit too late.
But the potential was there.
Yeah.
Yes.
But look at him the entire time.
A lot of heroes too.
The snakes are doing work. They get the racks. All you had to do is buy some space.
The wards get the racks. I was gonna say they just the good micro of the wards made sure that they got that one. And
we heard Cinderin actually say, next time we get the racks, we're 100% winning.
Yeah. Like they use fortification, so we got this. But they get very loud when they're excited and winning.
Yeah.
Definitely something. I mean, Virtus.pro got loud at times as well, but they got quieter the more the game went on.
Jesus, what the more they lost, the quieter they got. What a sad story.
That's so cool.
They were all smiling at the beginning of the game, but I don't know what happened.
Someone must have said a bad joke or something.
Hey, we started this game with the exact same draft.
We did.
And first 3 picks and first 4 bans of the first game where Diggity lost.
Yeah, I think she was going like this.
I think, yeah, I would think that if you are going to be, if you're a professional player, professional drafter, in this case, captain, and being able to make one change in your draft, like swap one thing around, make the other team react, and come out this way, that's a really good boost.
well
Like,
played
in
from
terms of
Synderen.
adaptability, that's like one step ahead.
I mean, that's classic Synderen. You do a draft, it loses, and then you start picking the same draft, and the other team's like, what the F is going on?
Why is that a Synderen thing?
Because he's a mind destroyer, dude. He gets in your head.
He's a mind destroyer.
He's a mind. He gets in there like a parasite. You don't even know what's going
I
on.
think you're being laughed at right now.
They're not laughing.
Everyone's
What are
laughing.
they talking about over there?
I bet you $100 they're gonna pick the exact same draft this game, and then they're just gonna throw in a techies or something, be like, "What the hell's happening?" And then insta win. Check it out, guys. Get ready.
Their spirits are high.
What's wrong with you, Sheever?
Okay, how big of a thing
Yeah.
is coming off a win here? I mean, yes, it's late, so adrenaline is actually kicking in. It's actually playing a factor. It should not be a factor for Virtus Pro. How do you feel like that's gonna is it gonna affect them at all?
I mean, let's not forget the position that Virtus Pro is in. They're the underdogs. This is the elimination match. They want to be here. They need to be here. They're going to fight for it. They're pissed.
They're bloodthirsty.
They're angry. Look at, I ain't getting in front of that guy on the way home. He's pissed. So they're going to do great this match. I think they're going to be coming out swinging, dude, for sure.
It's an interesting position to be in for the draft because now it's elimination mode. Do you fall back with comfort picks that worked before? Are you going to be the team that's going to throw out something
Spicy.
out of left field and spicy? A brood mother, you know?
Let's
Yeah,
not do
it
that
worked
again.
out great earlier today
You
for
know,
someone else.
the Wisp kind of just flew through the last draft untouched.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
this
they
time
did.
they'll snag it up.
Yeah,
I'd like to see some Wisp, actually.
that'd be a spicy meatball for
No,
sure.
everyone's crazy.
Woo! We've lost it here at the train.
Everyone's
Winner
going
gets to go to
loopy.
sleep.
Yeah, it's
Loser
all good.
gets to go to sleep too.
I mean, everybody's a winner.
Everyone wins. You get
I
to go to
think,
sleep and make 10 grand. It's a good night, no matter what.
A combination of what you mentioned, Dakota. A combination of going for your comfort picks and also going for some cheesy thing is obviously the draw strat. It's something that Virtus Pro is very comfortable with, and it is one of those pocket combinations that just comes out and wins games.
Yeah,
But
last two games
It's been banned in that
fourth banned,
frickin' second phase,
Yeah.
and you don't want to get it in the first phase.
Or do you?
I don't know.
Why don't you?
Because then you have the whole draft to be like, let's find a way to beat the shit out of that thing.
Yeah, but
And
the
if you're
reason
really
why
good
it's strong is
Yeah.
because there's not a lot of counters to it. How are you
Some
going to stop the...
pull out like a
How are you, okay,
clockwork.
Shane, how are you going to stop... You know you're going to be going up against a draw shot.
You
What's
just
your,
go
what's your plan?
offensive, like what Navi did. You pick like Night Stalker, you pick Chen or Enchantress, and you just get in her face a minute like two.
But if you're doing the draw shot, you know that's going to happen.
But
you can
it's
counter
too late.
that.
You've already second pick Draw or whatever you said.
Yeah, but you still have 3 other heroes
That can do what?
that can stop the aggression.
Yeah.
A minute
No?
two?
They're gonna build a wall.
You know, this is getting real meta. I don't know. I don't particularly know
I
what
think if
you
you're going to
people are
pick Draw,
talking
you have
about.
to pick it later in the draw.
Okay.
I
Well,
see.
we're gonna find out if that is actually gonna
Something's gonna
happen
creep
because
through.
we are in draft
Aw,
of
yeah.
game number 3. Once again, guys, we are of course live from the Monster Energy DreamHack studios, and this is an elimination game, not just a match, but the game. This is the last game of the series, game 3 of the best of 3 of lower bracket round 1 for the LAN finals of DreamLeague Season 5. And while I was talking, we see the same bans come out once more. Is Doom going to get banned again? Is No Diggity going to go for that Doom? Are they going to take out the IO instead? Let's find out soon. Oh, by the way, Virtus Pro is going Dire. First
Yep,
pick,
first
once
pick,
again. That's
Yep.
their
Yep.
jam right here.
Last times we've seen them go for the Vengeful Spirit. We'll see what No Diggity decide to do. If they let that Wisp through, maybe this time Virtus Pro will be like, this time we'll take it. But
Yeah. Snap, snap. We'll find out. I hope it's a Wisp. Our 6 Wisp fans, I'm sure there's only like 3 or 4
Jug.
left.
gone.
Juggernaut is out. No
Okay.
Juggy. And they are going to go with that Doom. Great call, guys.
So, Wisp Tiny. No Diggity. Have we ever even seen Yapsor play Wisp?
No, Yap's done a lot. He's done a lot of stuff.
They're not really your typical IO pickers.
No,
Let's
they
put it that
don't
way.
pick IO pretty
Yeah,
much.
you know?
Oh.
Now they think about it, really. They don't really play
I
that
haven't,
hero.
I haven't seen them play IO. But
Oh.
Oh.
What's happening?
Oh, God.
Easy.
Nice shot there.
Diggity go with what works. What has worked to get into this fight? It's the Darkseer.
Apologies
Spirit.
from production. That was drunk mode. Initiated.
All right,
So,
anyway.
but not the alcohol kind, the sleep kind. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just get so sleepy that
I think
like.
you have to clarify that.
Very PG. All right, Kano guy's trying to talk about something. Hit it, buddy.
I
Sorry.
said Earth Spirit. It doesn't matter.
Earth Spirit, Darkseer, who cares? Start the game.
Surprise.
All right, here we go. Next pick coming out from VP. Probably gonna see the Disruptor. Every time you see an
I
Earth
wouldn't
Spirit,
mind,
you can see the
Venge.
Disruptor.
Grab the Oracle.
The Oracle, sir.
Really piss off that Zoo Darkseer, you know?
Well, if history, you know, serves us right, or correctly, or however you say that, No Diggity is not going to ban Oracle because they're going to ban instead Alchemist and Drow.
Okay, so this is the kind of draft you have to worry about the push. You have the auras coming out from Doom, Venge with her aura. Like, you have to worry about heroes like Shen, Dragon
Ranger.
Knight, like that kind of stuff. The big, you know, 15-minute push that we saw earlier. from
Drow.
VP.
Or the Strat.
Yeah, well, this is like they have to ban Drow. Like,
Or a Strat. Oh, God,
they
it's
haven't
happening.
forgot.
Is Drow how you say it? I've been saying Drow for years.
I say Drow, I don't know.
Drow?
I say both. Depends on who I talk to longest.
Track 6.
Traxx. No.
Yeah, that's sexy.
I'm gonna get my Lothars on Traxx, guys.
She says it Drow Ranger. Something like
Does
that.
she?
Wow,
I
that
thought her
was-
say Drow Ranger.
That was good.
That was sensual.
Yeah, all right,
That's how she
Shiva.
says it. That's how she talks.
Take it easy. I know it's late.
And it will be banned. So
I didn't forget.
I know.
Drow.
Was that Shiva?
That's how she sounds, right? Drow Ranger.
Who was it? Was it Slexo?
Yeah, he wasn't looking, so I
Who
couldn't tell.
knows?
Close your eyes.
That should be the
and
next
see.
quiz.
Yeah.
If we ever are going to have a very long pause again, the commentators are going to sit on that side, we're going to sit here, me and Slex are going to do voices, and they have to guess whose voice it is.
All right. They
It's
can't
like,
see us
whose
right now.
voice is it anyway?
Ready for this? We'll play this game right now. Twitch chat. If you think it's Sheever, we're going to be quiet for 5 seconds, and one of us will talk. If you think it's Sheever, press 1. Here we go.
Drow Ranger.
Drow Ranger. Were you right? Or were you wrong?
They were both Shiva.
Sheever was both times. Okay, here we go. Going on next to the band. Boy, you guys just won't believe this band. This band is just the hottest tamale we got in the band.
Now, is it going to be the Alchemist?
It's the Alchemist.
It's the Alchemist.
You ain't gonna believe this, guys.
They could ban Jan as well.
That's the Puck.
I was actually going to say Puck.
they have that 5-position support if maybe they want to creep in a ancient aberration, I guess, to counter something pesky like the
I
Alchemist.
was saying
Or
that
maybe
they
they
could
just feel
do-
comfortable possibly going against it.
Maybe they go with Core Venge in this game.
Oh,
Tinkerbell.
Tinky Dinky. He's out. All right, so we're seeing a lot of focus on that mid lane here. We haven't really seen too much revealed in the draft, though, guys.
The other reason banning the Puck is nice, obviously, is it makes things easier, possibly, for this Earth Spirit to gank the mid lane. Puck's one of the most elusive heroes. Does still leave the option for the Queen of Pain for Virtus Pro, or unless No Diggity decide to snag it up for themselves. But then again, Virtus Pro always like to save their G pick, typically, for their 5th pick, so we'll have to see if maybe it could be banned at that point.
There's the Schitzel.
It's still there.
Hooray!
That's one person's
Hooray.
happy we're still here. No, I'm kidding.
All right, coming out now. Oh, boy.
We haven't.
That's Shadow Shaman. Here we go again.
What's with the shaman? Like, why
You
shaman
know
all
what's
the
with
time?
the Shaman? Because he's not even a real hero. He just puts down the wards and you're done. And if there's one thing No Diggity can do, it's run around like chickens, making those snakes some room.
It also puts a lot of pressure on the offlaner as well. You
Yeah.
have to be very careful.
I loved Shaman. There's only a few people that play it these days. Owie 2000 and the entirety of No Diggity.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, you drop the wards in the fight, and already you're going to have a situation where, Virtus Pro are like, we're going to have to get rid of these wards, but we're also going to have to address, whoever it may be. Maybe the about to jump in Darkseer or the Earth Spirits who's in your face. So your priorities are a bit all over the place, and it can cause chaos in fights, which could lead to trouble and lead to your death.
Yeah.
This feels like the ultimate thing where captains go up against each other. It's like, okay, I'm gonna pick the same thing 3 times. Who's better at adapting? Who's better at dealing with the enemy picks?
I think if you're playing
Learning
against the
from it.
Shadow Shaman again, like you realize the weakness of the lane because the Earth Spirit's going to be roaming quite a lot.
Yeah.
He's going to help you at the mid, so you could even do like a Doom +1, you know, like dual lane offensively, depending on the carry that no Diggity pick up.
I mean,
Classic,
what nobody is realizing that I don't know why is one of the best counters to Shadow Shaman is a Slark. You can purge out of anything that he throws at you. You instantly blow him up. You don't care about the wards because of the double hits. You disagree, Cuddle Guy?
And
Where's
you're
the
right.
Slark at?
No, you're right.
didn't we earlier today also say that Lycan was a good one for that because the wolves can kill the
Yeah.
wards very
Yes, they
fast?
can. Sniper's also
Yeah.
good against
Sniper?
Yeah.
Rasta and his
Great.
wards, you know?
If I see a sniper pick, I'm a flip.
I don't know.
You didn't already?
No, there were no sniper picks.
No, I mean I thought you flipped. Like,
Nah,
you're definitely
you
flipped
haven't
your
seen
ass
me
out.
flip,
an hour
Cheever.
ago or something.
We've been at 60%. I'm gonna lose it.
Oh,
All right. Anyway, so VP coming out. See what they're gonna be picking. That's a Sven.
Radiant team pick.
So
Nice little
so safe.
armor manipulation that they'll be able to work with. And
They can still go with the push as well.
Isn't that dangerous to pick a Sven this early? Because all you need is minus armor, and then you're
No,
you
I
can
think
get some
the
work
way
on him.
the counter Sven is magical damage.
Magical damage
Yeah, yeah.
on Svenny boy. He's gonna
No,
rush
no,
a BKB.
No, you like pure magical damage is the way you do it. You pick
5 seconds
Tinker,
remaining.
Morana we see a lot, like Windrunner that builds Maelstrom, that kind of stuff.
Reserve time.
Oh.
You
for
wanna-
some of these tanky strength cores, you know what we've, starting to see, and I wouldn't mind seeing?
Phoenix.
Timbersaw. Quake for Timbersaw.
Yeah,
He likes the hero.
that is true.
Good against these tanky strength cores and elusive.
As I learned earlier today, about 14 hours ago, Phoenix is pretty good against these
That's true
beefy
too.
dudes
Phoenix
as well.
has been just casually kind of ignored and is pretty nice against the Virtus Pro lineup already.
Actually, yeah, he'd be super good. I guess they gotta do him though. That could be risky.
It's just one of those things, though, and what a lot of players say, and more so in like grand finals situations, but even in events like this where you're in such an intense series between the other team that you form that own meta and you're
Yeah.
in that own this tunnel and you forget about some of those other heroes. Like we saw OG pull out that Brood and stuff. You're just kind of like taken back a bit when you realize like, oh, there are other heroes in the game.
You lost your helicopter view
Yeah.
there for a bit. Yeah.
Speaking of other heroes, Spectre. Have
Is
we
this
seen
kinda-
this one run?
What OG did earlier, the combo with the Darkseer, just to make up for the kind
10
of weakness of
seconds
Spectre
remaining.
early game.
Yeah.
They just put the Iron Shell on, you can haunt anywhere you want. It's
5 seconds.
I mean, I like Darkseer, but why do they gotta pick Darkseer every game? How does he fit into this draft right
it
now
just
for
gives
no
you like,
diggity?
an early mechanism. You can kite people really easily with the Surge. You
He
can-
gives you fantastic high ground defense
Yeah.
every game.
Okay.
And we saw like how many amazing vacuums Ketsu got in the last
True,
one.
true.
He'll always get that farm in lane. You just got an Iron Shell.
That's it.
Unless you're going against Oracle. Only other case, but most of the time he'll be able to find his way to get the farm.
I think they need a healer on VP. Like I think they need because
I mean, Oracle is the pick, isn't it?
so that assumes they're going offlane Doom, right?
could get it.
But Sven on his own is going to have a
remaining.
hard enough time dealing with the Iron Shell.
Could get, I guess Lion maybe would help a bit, getting rid of the illusion power from the Spectre and provides lockdown and jump.
Ooh,
Toid
That's
Hunter.
a new one.
that's the one to keep us up. That's good.
So
Alright.
your Timbersaw.
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 Dude, Timbersaw
Good
would be
hero.
pretty legit right
Yeah.
here. Mid lane Timbersaw.
Good lord, that would
But,
rip it up. So why Tidehunter? I mean, they're just looking for some kind of area of
'Cause
effect.
They need someone to be able to make the jump. They don't have anyone to really, except maybe a casual swap from Venge, but
Yeah.
maybe they want to start fighting right at that level 6 point.
I mean, but that's got to be a hell of a follow-up from Sven if they're going to make that
Yeah.
work. And usually these days with the Tidehunter, you're going to get that big stun, but you still need like a disruptor or something to hold them into that general area.
Yeah. He's good against like Magnetize, being able to use his Kraken Shell,
Also,
obviously.
Spectre Shadow Shaman isn't exactly the strongest lane in the entire world. And if you have a Tidehunter there, he's not really going to be troubled at all. And then
Sorry,
no,
go ahead.
it's okay. Go on.
I was going to say, remember in Dire Side, they added that new path towards the Ancient Camp also, which benefits someone like Tidehunter a lot, being able to make those easy stacks and fall back on them with Anchor Smash, obviously.
definitely.
I mean, those Ancient Creeps were still buffed
They do ban the Dragon
a
Knight.
lot, but the option is there.
So they're
Oh,
banning-
look, Alchemist is banned again.
Oh my god, banned and never picked. Ladies and gentlemen, the most overrated hero in Dota. Never saw him once today.
Sinrin wore his Enigma shirt today.
Oh, is that
They
a sign?
never picked Enigma once today.
See, that's the mind games.
That is-
5 seconds
Very curious what the G hero is going to be here now.
Queen of
Quapple.
Pain.
Quappy.
I
Nothing
still...
out of the ordinary.
We'll see now.
How you gonna pick a blinker against Shadow Shaman? I don't know. What do I know anymore? Forget it. All right, who would you like to see on No Diggity though?
Who's Quakefa is hero? We have Invoker still in the pool. I mean, we keep bringing him up every time. Now that you know that you're going to lane up against the Queen of Pain, what's the best matchup? Is it perhaps
We were
Windrunner?
talking about this earlier with the Sven armor. It's
Ranger?
a good counter to it with the Maelstrom.
Yeah.
You lane pretty well against Queen of Pain.
Pick a team, please. Gentlemen, we have boxes appearing below us. I think that's the wrong one.
We got a ring a ding ding. Somebody call us on the
Can you
cell
shut up for
phone.
a second? We got to do predictions
Go
here.
ahead.
Hello? Yes, my prediction is going to be Virtus Pro for this one.
Ring a ding ding. Lion says who you want. Call him on the cell phone.
Go ahead. Can you stomp on his toes or something?
Where is he?
Does anyone know the dance?
Get.
There's
It's
the
like
boxes.
this, right?
He's standing in front. Now I don't know who Virtus Pro's playing against.
Get over it, Sheaves. Lion wanted his chance. Look,
Just
you're
let him.
pissing
He's
him
doing
off.
great.
The line is thinking that No Diggity is going to win. Who do you guys thinking is going to win?
I'm gonna go with VP in this game.
Me too.
I think the Sven is.
You two are the same ones the whole time. What's up with that?
Yeah, take
And
some
you've
risks.
actually been wrong as well.
Yeah, we're wrong and right together. That's how we roll.
Yeah, right or die.
Bad boys for life.
Yeah.
God.
I'm about to make a mistake, and I hate making mistakes. I hate you, Wind Ranger. I know you're gonna lose this game, but damn it, I think No Diggity's gonna win. Don't let me down, please.
I actually think they have a pretty good shot at winning too. They got the gank, they got the kill, they got the push. So we're gonna do this again like this. Last time we were right. Let's see who's right this time. It is time for our last game of the night. Last